Hey guys, today we are reviewing this dashcam integrated into the rear view mirror. This is VANTOP, made by VANTOP. I don't know if you can see the logo over here. The model is called H610. Let me just show you. And I've been driving with this dashcam system for the past few months, and I'm pretty confident right now to tell you more about it, the pros, the cons of this product, and the whole idea of the integrated dashcam into your rearview mirror itself. So in the box you will get the rearview mirror with camera, also second camera for the back, and power cable for it, as well as some spare rubber bands to fit it to your rearview mirror. What else here? Prying tool, installation kit for the rear camera, cleaning cloth, user manual, and some letter from the producer. Okay, that's pretty basic content. There's no micro SD card. That's up to you what kind of card you will use, what size and what speed. And let's talk about features that this has. So there are two cameras. The front one is in 1440p and the rear one is 1080p Full HD. Of course there's LCD display with touch controls and one button underneath the display to turn it off and on. There's built-in speaker, built-in microphone, built-in G sensor. It has parking mode, and as I said, there's a micro SD card storage, and you will have it right over here. And there's no GPS and no Wi-Fi, so if you want to check the footage that you have recorded, you will have to use the media viewer on the dashcam, which is pretty nice considering the size of the screen. Or you can just take the card from the dashcam and use it in your phone or your computer or your tablet or wherever you want it. The installation is pretty easy. All you have to do is use those rubber bands to hook it up to your existing rearview mirror. This takes about 30 seconds. Then use the power cable to power it. You should guide it under your trim, so it's not visible like that, but I'm lazy, I'm sorry. And there's more than enough cable to do it. Also there's prying tool in set, so no excuses, no excuses. You should do it the right way. Then you should wire your rear camera. This is done properly, I hope so. So I've guided it over here to the back of the car. And that's pretty much it. As soon as you have it connected and you power it on, it will just work. And remember to put SD card inside. And also I had this awesome idea that the rear camera will not be facing the rear of the car, but I will have it right over here. And thanks to that, I have something like a baby monitoring system for my car, because I'm driving with my kids and the little one sits in here, and I have no vision of him, but thanks to the camera I can view it on the rear view mirror. So let me show you how the mirror itself works and how the baby monitor feature works over here, which was not intended for this piece of equipment, but hey, it works, so I'm using it. I have a list of all features to not forget about anything. So the first thing is touch to wake up, and that's pretty simple. As soon as you touch it, you will wake it up. And the second touch will bring some function buttons and control icons, and it will go away after a few seconds, and there's a timeout after which this display also dims. And you can also use this button to turn off the display as soon as that's needed. Second thing to do is swipe left to right. By doing this, you will enter the media gallery, so you have all the footage that's in your on your SD card. You can select if you want to see the front camera, back camera, if you are interested in standard footage or the locked emergency footage, or photos taken by the front or the rear camera. So you have 6 different sections over here. And the second thing that you can do is swipe right to left. This changes the view. So we have the back camera over here, and we have a split screen. Oh, you can see me over here. We have a split screen. Also, when you are in this view, you can swipe up or down on the left side to adjust the frame, or do the same on the right side to adjust display brightness. So now let's check some sample footage. Let's check if the preview works over here. Oh, it works, but we are just not moving. Maybe over here. It works pretty well. And now let me show you in full resolution some of the clips that I've made with this camera over the past few days, so you can see how this works in the daytime, in the nighttime, and both front and rear camera. Let me show you how the settings menu looks like. You have a bunch of options over here, and the menu is very responsive. You don't have to press hard, and as I said, there's a bunch of options over here to adjust. Okay, so let's talk pros and cons. And first of all, the image quality is very good in my opinion. The resolution is top-notch. Even the back camera, which I was expecting to be low quality, something like 640 by 480, it's not. It's full HD, and I'm impressed with that. Image is sharp, and the light compensation is very good. Also, as a product, this looks very good, very high quality. I was afraid that this will be fragile or it will look cheap, but it's not. It's really not. And the display itself, it's full frame, which also is very impressive. It's not heavy, it's very light, and that was my second concern before installing it, because I was afraid that when my car hits a bump, it will just pull the mirror, and I will have to readjust it after each bump. But no, my mirror is still very firm, even with the extra load on it right now with the dashcam. And the price of this product is lower than I expected. It's $79.99 at the moment. So I was expecting something much lower quality at this price point, as I said. But this product is top-notch, I have to say. It's hard to me to find a better dashcam integrated into a mirror, to be honest, as far as the quality goes. Of course you have something with more features like GPS or different parking modes and etc. But as far as the quality of footage and the quality of the product itself goes, it's 10 out of 10. So let's talk about some downsides of this product. I had some issues with the parking mode. It will pick up when I shut my trunk first thing in the morning when loading it, and it thinks that there was a collision, which is not that uncommon thing. I've saw it happen with many different dashcams, but the thing is that if I do this, it will start recording emergency footage for about 30 seconds, but if I turn the engine on before this footage is done, so in 30 seconds or less, it will just hang. The system hangs, and there's no firmware update for that right now. So just for my peace of mind, I've disabled the parking mode whatsoever, because it was bringing more confusion to me than it was helping me control my car. And there's one bug with the media gallery, also no firmware update for that. If you have a long list No, let me show you that way. I have a single photo in the photo gallery, and if I go to something else like front standard footage, scroll the list and then go back to the front photo, there's nothing over here. I cannot scroll it, but if I go back to the standard footage, scroll it back up and then go to front photo, it's here. So it's not that annoying. You can still have access to this footage. Of course, if you take the SD card, you got direct access, but the user interface has this little small annoying bug over here. And also, what else? This comes only in one color, in black, and my car's trim is this gray, so it doesn't match. If there was an option to have this in gray, this would be more seamless. Of course, you can still see that there's something attached to the mirror, but right now you can see that my whole car is in gray and this one element is in black. Other than that, I don't have any other concerns about this product, but there are some things that you need to know if this is your first mirror integrated dashcam. So as you can see, the front camera is over here, and if you want to use your sun visor, there's an option that you will hit your camera and you will not be able to set it properly. Of course, this is Golf Mark 7 and I have this issue over here, but for example in BMW X1 it's not an issue. The sun visor is located differently, the mirror is further away, and there's no collision over there. So that's something that you might want to check before getting one. Also, there's a lot of vibration if you're listening to loud music. So let's play something. I will of course mute the sound in this video because I don't want YouTube to complain about it, but you will see what happens over here when I set it to very loud music. Another thing that you need to consider is dimming mirrors. So since you don't have your mirror anymore, you can see it, it will not dim, and since the sensor, which is over here, is covered, your side mirrors, if you have dimmable side mirrors, will not dim also. So you would have to install it like this, a little bit higher, so the sensor is visible over here. But in my case, it's not possible. Also, you will have greasy marks from your fingers over here, since the only way to control it is by touch. So you will see it when the display is off. Okay, I think that I've covered the most important part of this review. If you have any questions, check the description below this video for details. Also, you can leave your questions in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer you, of course, if I know the answers. Check the VANTOP website if you want to buy one of those, and give me thumbs up if you like this simple review. Subscribe for future ones, and see you soon.